Hello, everyone. This is another Black Conservative. I am Ryan Bowling. Thank you all for joining me. So, actress Angela Jolie has attacked the health industry. And why has she attacked the health industry? Because she believes that the health industry has prioritized white skin over black skin and has thus endangered not only the lives of her black children, but millions of people. These are her words. Let's get right into this article. That may sound unbelievable, but let's get right into this article. But then again, if you're liberal, then it might not sound unbelievable, but we're going to get right into this. And I'm not hating on people that are liberal, but that's the way they think, okay? Most of them think that way, particularly in the political field. But let's get right into this. Hollywood superstar Angela Jolie has accused the healthcare industry of prioritizing white skin over minorities, saying some of her own children have been endangered by misdiagnosis due to their skin color. This is the craziest accusation. But let's get right into this. Let's see what she has to say. Angela Jolie made the claims in a co-op published Wednesday in the American Journal of Nursing. And these are her words, apparently. Even as my family has access to high-quality medical care, simple diagnoses are missed because of race and continued prioritizing of white skin in medicine, she wrote. At a societal level, racial disparities in healthcare affect outcomes for millions of people. This is crazy. She says, even as my family has access to high-quality medical care, of course they do, because you're rich, you have money, boo-boo. So of course they do. Way more than I would have, or anybody that's bothering to watch this video would have. Of course they do. But somehow she comes up with this crazy accusation. But let's read further. All of these, notice how she's saying. She says, at a societal level, racial disparities in healthcare affect outcomes for millions of people. This is a scare tactic that liberals love to use. They really don't give real demonstrations or examples of this, but this is a scare tactic that liberals in positions of power like to use to get people on their side. This affects millions of people, but they never say why, and they never really give any real examples. But let's go on. Unbelievable. Jolie said her non-white children have firsthand experience with the industry's prejudice. The actress has adopted children from Asia and Africa while also having 3 children with ex-husband Brad Pitt. As the mother of children of multiple races, I have seen my children of color be misdiagnosed at times in ways that endangered their health. But to make the act, let's go on. I'm going to get into that. This is crazy. Jolie's article focused on healthcare for domestic abuse victims and how minorities are treated. There's pictures of her posing and all this kind of stuff in front of the camera, whatever. All the same with these celebrities. Let's be clear. Racial bias and forensic evidence collection is only one aspect of a much larger societal issues that lead to healthcare inequalities and racially biased health outcomes, she wrote. Everything is societal. They got to get everybody on their side. Many factors contribute to the unacceptable, disappropriate impact of domestic violence on communities of color in America, and all must be addressed. This is one immediate step within our power. This is what bothers me about these people, man. But let's go on. That's the end of the article right there. It's really short and to the point. Let me point out, in all fairness, that is a article, and an article that short does not give you the whole entire interview or the whole entire commentary that she may have said. So I can only speak on what I have read. Okay, so in all fairness, I don't want to make this too blanketed out, but I will say this, that I believe, based on the information that I have read here, that this is the gist of what she is trying to say. Okay, this is the gist. Anything else that she may have said about that, I believe that this is the gist. This is what she's trying to get at here. Now, I noticed something in the article. She never gave any examples about how her children suffered any inequalities, her black children or other children of color that she has suffered any kind of inequalities from the healthcare industry. She didn't give any examples. If she did, the article doesn't share those examples. But I'm going to assume that she didn't. But if she did, the question is, was it racially biased? Can you prove that it's racially biased? There could be other factors that contribute to that. Think about this. She has all this money, and she stated in the article, I read it to you. These were apparently her words. That she has, and I'm paraphrasing what she said. She has the financial means to be able to, to deal, take care of her children medically. She has the financial means to get them the best health care. Why would any medical profession deny the best health care for your children based on their race? First of all, they know that this is your child. You adopted the child, but they know this is your child. Why would this doctor, let's assume this doctor's white, what kind of a fool would he or she be to deny that child the best health care because of the color of their skin, when they know that this child is a child of a star, a loved, beloved star that just about everybody loves? Why would they do that? And then she has the money to afford it. I think she's just another useful idiot that thinks she's doing something commendable. See, this is what bothers me about a lot of these liberals. And not only liberal politicians, but liberal celebrities. It's all show for them, because they'll get on TV and they'll show they'll show their children and they'll show their children this, that, and the other, and show what they're about. And somebody could argue, well, conservatives do it too. Trump did it with, okay, yeah, he did. But then the problem with that was that the liberals were trying to say he's doing it, but we don't do it. When they do it all the time, particularly when it comes to race. So it's pictures of her showing her with her children. I'm not saying that that's not a commendable thing. That's good. She adopted children from Africa and Asia and so forth. But I can't help but wonder, what are you trying to prove? And to me, what she is just another useful idiot by the communist establishment to consolidate power, get everybody on her side, or their side rather, by using her as a mouthpiece to get everybody on her side. Yeah, we need to take care of this. This is within our power to take control of the medical industry, because this really says it's within our power. What she's actually saying in an indirect way is that the government, needs to take complete control of the medical establishment. Because at this point, for the most part, I believe that the medical establishment is private. Okay. But the way she's suggesting is, hey, the government needs to take control of this because they are racist against black people by misdiagnosing them, even though she doesn't give any examples of that, at least in this article. And so the government, the almighty government, the government that loves you so much, that really cares for you, they need to take control of the medical industry, because the medical industry is being racist against people of color. That's a bunch of bull crap. Here, let me tell you what their race is in. I'll tell you what their race is in. Now, I can't say about what that misdiagnosis that these doctors have done here to her children. She didn't give any examples, or there was no examples given in this article. Okay. But I believe that's a bunch of nonsense. It could have been anything, but I highly doubt that it was because they were black. You have the money to afford this, and you a celebrity, and you have the money to support, they're going to misdiagnose your child because they're black. That's stupid. Anyway, I'll tell you what a lot of this misdiagnosis comes from. You want to know what their racist, what medical professionals are racist about? Well, let me rephrase it. You want to know what they favor? They favor money, money. Whether you black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. If you have the money, you're going to get the best medical care. If you don't have the money, you ain't going to get the best medical care. And it doesn't matter what race you are or what nationality or what ethnic group, you're going to get the best health care that you can get. That's really what it comes down to. I'm pretty sure that most celebrities, particularly in the African American field or black field, whatever you want to call it, okay, that have money, I'm pretty sure they're not complaining that this doctor won't give me the best health care because I'm black. Because trust and believe, if that was true and they're liberal, I guarantee you they'll be all on TV. Now, if that has happened, I haven't seen it. But I guarantee you they'll be all on the news talking about it, crying about it. We need to do something with the medical industry. Woo, 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 woo. I haven't heard anything about it, and you want to know why? Because it's just not happening. They have the money. See, money is the great equalizer. That's a great equalizer. And even if the medical professional does not like that person because they're black, okay, they're looking at that money. And if you got a white person that doesn't have the money, they're not going to take that white person and give them the best medical care over the black person that has the money. That's not going to happen. You ain't got the money, boo-boo, so I'm not going to give you the best health care. I don't care if you as white as porcelain. I'm going to give this person here best medical care because they're willing to give me the money to back that up. This is a whole bunch of nonsense from Angelina Jolie, another useful idiot who thinks she's doing something commendable, but she's being used by the establishment to push the communist agenda to take control over the industries and the medical industry at that, thus bringing us closer to a one world government controlled by a communist regime, among other things, okay? Call me a conspiracy theorist all day. I've been studying that stuff for years, and I'm seeing it more and more and more. And people that study it, they know it's happening. And a lot of these politicians talk about it, and they coming out in the open and talking about it, and they're coming out in the open and talking about it because they know nobody's going to try to stop them. Too late to try to stop them. They got too much power on both sides, Republican and Democrat. They're not, what you going to do? All I do is talk about it because, hey, it helps people to be aware so that you can safeguard your mind from it, But at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, the way I see it. It's all about consolidating power. She's just a mouthpiece that they're using, okay, and when I say they, I'm referring, somebody asks, what do you mean by they, Mr. Bowling? Okay, her managers, the people that manage her career, because I'm pretty sure she don't manage her own career. And if she do, she's getting that information on how to manage her career from somebody else, some kind of consultant or something. Okay, I'm pretty sure that there's managers in her life and people that's over her. If you're in the industry, I don't know anybody that's in the industry that's completely independent. Anybody. I've known people in the industry trying to break free from the industry, and all of a sudden they end up dead. I'm just saying, but that's another story, and I digress. Or if they don't end up dead, you hardly hear nothing from them anymore. Their career just goes because they want to break free from the industry. But I'm just saying, once again, I digress. The point is that, somebody's telling her what to do or influencing her on what to do and how to say it. So she's just another useful idiot, like a lot of these liberal celebrities, thinking that they're doing something commendable when they're just doing exactly what their communist masters want them to do, and that's what she's doing. She hasn't given any examples of or proof of practitioners prioritizing white skin over black skin. None whatsoever in that article. Okay, so that's a bunch of nonsense. There's no evidence for this whatsoever that I've seen and that I know of. Money is the great equalizer. And no doctor is going to misdiagnose your child on purpose because of their race if you have the money to pay for the best kind of medical services. How dare she even say something like that? What evidence do you have to prove that it was racist? Just ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. Liberals see race in everything. I'm going to end the video on this. I was watching a TikTok video, and in a TikTok video of a well-known YouTuber, there's this woman in the TikTok video that claimed that breakfast is racist. And then she began to give her examples of how breakfast is racist. But it was so disgusting. I couldn't listen to all of it. The TikTok video was short, but I couldn't listen to that because I'm like, man, people, only liberals see race in everything. Next thing you know, they'll say it's racist to defecate on a toilet. That may sound comical, but I guarantee you some crazy nutbag far leftist liberal with pink hair and everything else and soft, sweaty palms, like what you can always say, is going to come up with that foolish idea. Far left liberals are so far left that nothing that they do and say shocks or surprises me. It curls my stomach in knots to the point where I don't want to listen to what they have to say because now your mind is gone. You told God bye-bye, so God said, okay, bye. You don't want me. I'm going to remove my spirit of understanding from you. And now they just whacked out. But it doesn't surprise me anymore. And it seems like to me, a lot of these celebrities, these liberal celebrities are falling on the same train. And Angela Jolie seems like she's on her way there the way I see it. But that's just my opinion on that, guys. What do you guys think about Angela Jolie's statement about this? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all, and see you again.